How's it going, everyone? I would say the number one question I'm asked is what I pack for one of these Boundary Waters trips. I'm just on a solo up here out of Sawbill Lake, entry point number 38, and I just arrived at my campsite here. I figured I would take the opportunity to show you guys what I pack. So what we got here is, we'll start with the water filter. I prefer the Grail. A lot of people either love it or hate it, but I love the idea of the backup cup. It's just really convenient. It's really easy to use. Next, I got my pack here. I'm using a Menzie gear. It's a kind of different design than your typical portage pack. The front of it opens up here. So undo the side straps. In the side pocket here, I have my silky big boy saw. I have my small forest axe. I'll go ahead and undo the Velcro, open up the front of this pack here. It's just really convenient that everything's right here, easy to see. It's not stuffed down from the sack where you got to pull everything out. But on top, I usually keep my rain gear. Of course, in case it rains, of course, it's easy to get at. I'm using the Atotech for my food. Got a bunch of bag meals in here. I do use the odor-proof sack. I think that's definitely the thing you need for keeping it waterproof and scent-free. I use a bag liner here. It's June, so I've got my bug shirt. Suspension straps for my hammock. 100% DEET, the real stuff. Got my Helinox chair. Small first aid kit. TP in a waterproof sack. Got my hammock tarp. My cook kit. Basically a ditty bag here. It's got battery pack, deodorant, my tent stakes, charging cords, headlamp, contact case, toothbrush, toothpaste, some Advil, and my spoon for eating. It's also got a little repair kit in here. I have another waterproof sack here. Inside here's my clothes. I guess a lot of people like to know what you bring for clothes. So typically on a summer trip like this, I'll wear a pair of pants or I'll wear a pair of shorts, and I'll bring the opposite. So right away, I'm wearing pants, so I got a pair of shorts. Oh, an extra shirt. This time of year, I prefer the long sleeve. Keep the bugs off you, keep the sun off you. I got kind of a lightweight sweatshirt here. Down puffy jacket. And extra socks and underwear. Like I said, I keep that in another waterproof sack just in case my liner was to ever leak. Anything that's really important, I double up on the waterproof sack. Which brings me to my last thing. This is a 13-liter compressible dry sack again. Inside here is my 15-degree Superior Gear hammock and with bug net, and also my 20-degree hammock gear top quilt. There's also a down beanie and a pillow in here. That's everything that's in my bag. I weighed it last night before I left with food in my water bottle hanging on there. I was at 27.5 pounds. In my canoe is my fishing pole, 2 paddles. I always bring an extra paddle on a solo trip. My canoe seat, my map. That's about it in the canoe, fishing pole. I don't know if I said that. Oh, tackle box also. I almost forgot about that. I keep it outside of the liner. There's no reason to have it in the liner. On my life jacket, I have the Zoleo for emergency contact. I have a whistle. I got a buff in here to keep the sun off. A little tube here of sunscreen. Head net. fire starters, compass, a lighter in a waterproof case, and an emergency blanket. That's everything. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and pop them down there in the comments. Thanks.